everybody. Mom and Son Train Rail fans coming to you from the building. It is Tuesday around lunchtime. Wanted to show you, if you remember yesterday's video, I was trying some resin by itself poured onto this white area. I had used like a blue color. And when I was spreading it with my hand, I had a glove on, I was showing you how much it brought out like the divots that the primer made. So it actually did not spread at all. It stayed exactly where I had it. And if there was a divot from the white spray paint primer, the blue went in those divots. But it is cured. It is slick in those spots. Like you hardly, like over here, you can hear it. That's on the resin. That's crazy, guys. So right now, if you use primer, like a white spray paint with primer in it, and you let it dry, you can actually pour resin on it. And the only places that it fell into were the divots that the spray paint made. That is crazy. Okay, so I'm really, really excited. So what I'm going to do is I had made a couple more palm trees. I made a couple more bridges. While all this was happening last night, I actually left it alone until I just got out here. And it is cured, smooth, rough, divots, smooth with the resin. And I'm assuming it's because the spray paint I used had primer in it. I don't know. But I'm going to do the rest of this where the water is, just like I did here today, and see if I get the same effect for tomorrow. I do have a print going on in the house, and it's supposed to be like a 2.5 hour print, I think it is. So that will give me time to mix up some more resin and put it through here and see what this section does. I'm hoping it does this, because what I'm going to do next is add different layers of color in there for the ocean. So I'm very, very pleased. I'm happy. I don't have to do a lot of cutting into the foam. Awesome. All right, guys, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, guys, I'm outside. I just showed you what the resin did last night. So I am over here being a mad scientist again. I am mixing up some of the resin, and I had already did the 50-50. Just giving it a little bit more stirring. There's that one. And I'm going to go over to here. Give it some more swirls. I'm getting ready to add some color, put a glove on, and go spread it. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, guys, I've mixed up my two colors. This is the same blue. This isn't the ocean blue. This is the blue that I used yesterday, so I'm going to continue using it. And while I'm talking, my dogs are out there having a ball and fussing at each other. But anyways, so that's what you hear in the background. I am going to mix up the ocean green. That's what this one is. I can tell you, I'm used to putting acrylic with my resin. And this powder, boy, it takes a lot to really get it worked into that resin. I'm not sure I like it as much as I like putting the acrylic in the resin. But it's a pretty color. It's a pretty green. You can see it's like... So I'm going to head over now and lay it down on the ocean over there. with my glove like I did the other one, and I'll be back and show you when I'm done. Okay guys, I just got finished pouring the blue resin, and now I'm going to use the glove. Yes, I have the glove on. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did on the other side. Now, I am specifically going to avoid that area right there. Now, the spray paint did do a divot down there, but it was not bothering the track. But I'm not going to push any more down there because I don't want it to move the track. But let me get to spreading this blue, and then I'm going to throw some of the ocean green in there. Okay guys, it's going to be the end of the day in here. I have put some of the green, the ocean green resin on top of and kind of on the outer sides of where I had put the blue. And I just went for it. I did the whole thing. I'll have to go back and, brighten up the blue spots. And, I want to see where all this resin ends up. I know by this area over here that's shiny and dry that it went into the divots that the spray paint with primer did. So it kind of looks like the depth has changed, and I really like it. But it did not bleed out of the blue, which is what I wanted. So I put the green. Some spots I mixed it in with it, but you can definitely tell where the blue was dry, and I added some green around the edges. I went a little bit deeper over here because not much is going to be over here. And I put some green on top of that blue. But none of it went outside of where the blue is. I have to come back over here probably tomorrow and do some more because there's just a lot of white over here. But like in there and over here, and remember that spot was already there and the train ran fine over it. So I'm just gonna leave it there and maybe have like a octopus coming out of there or something. I don't know, my brain goes weird, so who knows what might come out of there. Octopus, squid, crabs, something. No fish. It's going to be pirate themed. But there it is, guys. It is now almost 4 o'clock. So I'm going to head in again. I've got 3D printings going. I'm going to make dinner. Call it a day out here. And we will check on it tomorrow. And I will just keep on putting layers on. I'm going to throw in that ocean blue tomorrow. I honestly think what is helping is, if you can see, the blue, when I spray painted it, it made it a divot. So I'm still not sure if I'm going to put it around there or not, because I think it almost, it gives it that three-dimensional look. At least I think it does. But we'll see what it looks like tomorrow, and we'll be bringing out some more prints. All right, guys, have a good evening. Thanks. Okay, guys, I just finished spreading the blue, and I had more in some spots than the other, so I think I'm going to head over to that area over there with the green, and I'm going to put some green on the one that is already dry. And it did the same thing when I spread it with the glove. It went into the divots that white spray paint with the primer. So I'm going to have darker areas where it fell into the creases. And just like I did over there. I don't know. I'm pretty excited. We'll see what happens. I'll be right back after I pour the green.